Hi, Mr. Freitag. This is Elaine from MA6 presenting my CW1. Hope you will enjoy this. Let's begin with my introduction. I'm going to introduce you with my aim and how I'm gonna do. First of all, my aim is to figure out what my PLVS is, and I'm going to present it with a video. To be frankly, by doing this video, it helps me knowing myself better. I thought I would be a good leader in the future, but how good it was, I didn't know. I have no ideas. I didn't have a specific idea for it, but after taking DBLS here, I have a general picture now. Please come join me in my video. Let's find out my self-SWOT analyze. Start with my strength. I'm in SHMS now, which means I'm going to have a master's degree in a couple months later. I'm easygoing, which means I am a friend maker. Before I came to Switzerland, I was a sales manager in the Westin Shenzhen Nanshan, and lots of my guests become my friends. Even now, I'm in Switzerland. They still keep contact with me, which I think I'm also good at communicating. As for my weakness part, I'm still young and I don't have much experience. Although I'm good at communicating, but I can't speak in the public. It will kill me. And I think the reason is I'm always afraid of being wrong. In my childhood, being wrong is a terrible thing. If I get 99 in a quiz, my mom won't be happy about it. She would question me. If I care enough, I would get 100. I think that's how parents educate their kids in China, which makes Chinese kids be more careful and serious on everything. I think that's why Chinese are more good at calculating, because we are careful enough. Opportunity. Although I can't speak in public, but I'm good at making friends and communicating. I can speak in a small crowd, share my ideas. I think I can make the crowd bigger each time. And given the situation like this, every time I talked to my ex-colleague, they would tell me that they had a tough time. The owner announced there won't be any promotion or salary raising in these 2 years. It's a good time for me to get a better degree. We have the vaccine now, and I believe the COVID problem will be much better in the following months. The last part, threat. I am the only one getting in my way. If I couldn't make the crown bigger each time, I was still not able to speak in public. Besides, I was young and didn't pay much attention on the future. In my spare time, I used to doing the leisure entertainment. Didn't know much about what happened in the world. That's not very nice. But the silver lining is I can speak in a small crowd and people seem like me, which means I can be a leader in such a small crowd. By having more experience and paying more attention on what's happening on the world, I can be a better me. Besides, if I always focus on how many mistakes I have made, how can I enjoy my life? If I focus on the shadow, I'll miss the sunshine. Let's move on. How's a great leader looks like? Coercive, authoritative, affiliative, democratic, pace-setting, coaching. But I think for me it will look like this. In my opinion, a great leader should be willing to share her own experience, put company's interest before hers. Like what happened in the video, the leader, she didn't care if her staff will have a better performance than she did. She just helped her to get prepared. I'm sure for now, you will know my ideal leadership type is coaching leadership. It's exactly the kind of leader I would like to be in the future. For me, the biggest challenge is I have to be selfless. Let's see what's the worst situation in that case. It's quite a big threat for being this kind of leader. And I think that's the beauty for being this type of leader as well. Because no matter where I am or when is it, I should find out what my value is and never stop learning new knowledge, being a better me. And that's the type of leader I would like to be in the future. I want to be trustable and reliable. That's the way to train more ideal and reliable staff for the company and the society. Let's try to put our faith in staff's shoes. See what will happen if leader won't share any experience. Staff is the most important treasure for the company. If you were the staff in that case, will you stay in that company? I think the answer is no. Let's think about what's the resistance for me. First of all, I need to be selfless. Like what I've mentioned before, I have to put company's interest before mine. If I spend all my time focusing on how can I be the champion, then I won't willing to train my staff. Concentrate on myself and get the champion. That might show my personal ability, but being a leader requires more. It's not enough for you being awesome. A leader should take her whole team to be awesome. Besides, it requires time and you have to think it hard. You have to find out a better way to share your idea which is easy for your staff to accept and get. It takes time and it also needs you to arrange you and your staff time appropriately. Okay, let's see what I'm going to do in the future. First of all, I have to work out and start talking in the crowd. No matter how small the crowd is, be that crowd's coaching leader. Being a leader is not about the pose, it's a skill. A coaching leader is a type of leader who is trying to improve her staff's performance and develop a long-term strength. It can be your staff or colleague or friends. And I have to keep learning. The world is changing and it belongs to the young generation. You have to keep up your mind with them, or the young people might think your thoughts are too old for them. It's important to maintain a good relationship with them. That's all for my CW1, and here are all my references. Thank you for your time. Hope you will enjoy this.